All right, man, let's go, man. They said the Lakers called the Pistons amongst a few other teams about trading for Jalen Duren. The Pistons hit him with the Heisman stiff arm, and they was calling around. They got Mark Williams. And what's so funny about it, man? I hadn't heard much about Mark Williams in New Orleans. Did a little research, and I think he was injured last year, but he putting up solid numbers. I was high on Jalen Duren and Mark Williams. He was out of Duke. I like this game. Both of them had a lot of they were long reach, and he like 17-9 down there in New Orleans. And New Orleans swapped him for Yusuf Nurkic. So they traded Mark Williams for Dalton Connect, or what's his name, from Tennessee. I don't know what he was doing. I like him out of Tennessee. I don't know what he was doing with the Lakers. And then they turned around and made another deal for Yusuf Nurkic. So I think real quick for Charlotte, for the Hornets, I think they needed more veterans. I mean, if they look at the blueprint that the Pistons did, and I seen the shot that Garland hit, Jesus Christ, K needs some help, but I seen the shot that Garland hit. But Charlotte got to start getting veterans around those young bulls there, and that's what the Pistons did. They surrounded them with good veterans. You know what I'm saying? Good veteran guys, and but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that what they was offering, it wasn't. For Jalen Duren, it wasn't nothing the Pistons was going to move off of. You know what I'm saying? Like, Duren been playing well. Somebody said he played bad last night. I didn't catch it last night, man. I had like a little small cold, so I was just trying to going to sleep early. I was lifting. I hurt my back, so I'm letting my back heal a little bit. Then I'll get back to working out, but kind of been resting. But I ain't see it, but I seen the shot. And, people love to, come back and be, oh, he played bad last night, so this video makes no, like, dude, I record in the head. One bad game don't rest, like, he had a 4 or 5 good game stretch. It's always that idiot in the comment section. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, offering us a guy we could have drafted in Kincaid, or what's his name, Dalton. I'm calling the dude from the Bills, Connect. The kid Connect from Tennessee, the rookie. I like him a lot. He would have helped, though, but I'm not trading him for Jalen Duren. And a few other pieces. Some of them they traded over there for him. So, I mean, it's just the Lakers don't have nothing you want. Outside of Luka, what do you want? You don't want an old man LeBron. Connect, okay. Austin Reeves, I mean, he said he didn't want to be in Detroit. So, I really don't care. He ain't no valuable piece to me. He ain't really that valuable. Harayu Hachimura, don't care. Jared Vanderbilt, don't care. They don't have nothing, but that was a good move getting Mark Williams. You know what I'm saying? It caught about a few other guys, and I thought they would probably end up with like a DeAndre Ayton. Remember y'all idiots wanted DeAndre Ayton? Somebody brought up a video. I said Cade on Bus Alert, and they was like, yeah, see, how do you feel now? Like, cool. I just was talking about the injuries and the lack of winning. He turned it around. I don't mind admitting that I was wrong, but I don't feel like I was wrong. But if he didn't turn it around, he was playing and injured like he was the last season, y'all be saying the same thing I was saying. But nonetheless, but yeah, Jalen Duren, I think he showed them enough. You ain't gonna trade him away from them peanuts they traded him to Charlotte for. That was peanuts. Charlotte needed shooting, I guess. But if anything, the Nurkic deal was a big deal for them. A veteran guy. They could show them how to be a pro in the locker room. But, I don't know if they gave up on Mark Williams too soon. But he seemed to be putting up solid numbers. So, 23 years old too. So, Jalen Duren is another young bull too. So yeah, I mean, I find it funny, but I don't think he's untouchable. But you ain't gonna give us no rusty pennies for him at all neither. You know what I mean? So we ain't about to take no rusty pennies for him. So I know they was calling around for guys. You start thinking about what they need more of a rim protector. So you take away DeAndre Ayton. You know what? I'm surprised they ain't calling asks about Joel Embiid. I mean, the Sixers, that's one thing I commend about the Mavericks. And I got to do a video on that, man. I got to commend about the Mavericks, to be honest. Them getting rid of Luka and taking his money took some of the power back to the NBA franchises. And that's what they need to do. That showed nobody is above, getting fired or getting cut. So I appreciate them taking that power back from him, to be honest, man. And from the players a little bit, because it was getting out of hand. So, Sixers should have did that a long time ago with the Pistons. They got a young core. I think they just saying they playing with house money. You play with house. Let's say this real quick. They are playing with house money. When you playing with house money, you make a lot of reckless decisions. Just think about that for a minute. If you $1 billion up, you could take chances. You can take chances. If you up at the casino, you came with 100 and you up, let's say you up 10 bands. You gonna, a lot of people gonna take chances, turn that 10 into 20. And then some people end up, not even with the 100, they turn into 10 bands. Just a crazy hypothetical, you know what I'm saying? So when you tend to have a lead, or you tend to play with house money, you tend to make reckless decisions. So I'm like that the Pistons are just saying, you know what, we ahead of the curve, expectations. We ain't gonna do nothing reckless. Then the Lions did the same thing. The Lions say we gonna stick to the plan. Just because we ahead of the curve, we ain't gonna try to accelerate the process even more. We just gonna stick to our guns. We gonna draft. We gonna get guys that fit our program. And it seemed like Trajan Langdon is doing the very same thing. So it's no point to start, tricking off money or start, throwing off assets, and then you see down the line a dude become a Shea Gillis-Lee Alexander or Chris Middleton, Chris Middleton do his thing, or Jalen Brunson go be a star. Got these guys to be able to develop and stick to the plan. It's so early in the plan. Yes, you ahead of where we thought you would be. Yes, you ahead of the plan. It don't mean that, hey, guess what? Let's boost it up some more. No. When you cooking a brisket, you can't accelerate that process and that brisket gonna turn out really, really well. No, you got to cook that brisket at that temperature, slow cook it, keep an eye on it. What is it, like a 8-hour process or something like that if you don't add the prep time, whatever? If you try to speed up and speed that heat, the brisket gonna be drier than Madonna box. So yeah, I like that they just trusting the process and letting these young guys develop, make mistakes, but not make mistakes without consequences or repercussions. So that was kind of the Wayne Casey issue, but that was crazy that the Lakers called. But it's some young big guys. Walker Kessler, that was a Benjamin Foe guy. He's right now. Mark Williams, he putting up solid numbers. Jalen Duren. So you got a lot of nice young big fellas coming up, man, and we'll see what happens. So I heard they cut Mo Bamba. I'm balling like I'm Mo. That's on Mo Bamba, Shaq West. But shout out to Mo. I don't know why he ain't worked out in the league. I like Mo game. Him and Bo. But hey, check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Like I said, hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere. My other platforms, all there, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. I appreciate y'all for blessing me with your viewership. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Peace.